We would be honored if you would join us.
Hey, Star Wars fans and action figure collectors, got another Black Series figure review for you today, if I can say that any clearer. That would have been awesome. Anyway, I start to sound like Chewbacca. We're looking at Chewbacca from A New Hope, a nice looking update to one of the probably more central figures of the saga. And it's one when it was announced, I was like, you know what, does Chewie really need an upgrade? My initial thoughts is the Chewie that we've got. There's been a couple of repaints and stuff that have been a little bit, how you going? But then I sort of started thinking about the technology used to create figures like Chrysanthemum and most recently Kelnaka from the Acolyte. And I thought, well, you know what? If you would incorporate some of that technology into a brand new Chewbacca, this thing could absolutely cook. So I'm super pumped to have this one. Han Solo should be here next week, so I'm excited for that one too. And looking good on the box. Obviously Han Solo is probably number 10, given that's probably his arm there. Chewbacca is a legendary Wookiee warrior with a big heart, known for his short temper, accuracy with a bowcaster, and unwavering loyalty to his friends. So yeah, he does look good in that sort of nice orange for the A New Hope packaging. Number 11, he's got his bowcaster all ready to go. Let's bust him open and have a look. And here is the lovable Wookiee out of his packaging. Yeah, this one looks great. From what I can tell, mostly new sculpt. I've got an older version here, which we'll do a little side-by-side with shortly. But yeah, he looks good. His colours look good. Everything's pretty nice. The body's obviously new, that sort of softer malleable plastic. He's got those extra sort of butterfly joints tucked away in there, which is fantastic. Head sculpt is really, really nice. He does come with his bowcaster, which is a new sculpt as well. So this time it's given a bit of a softer plastic here on the strap, so you can have that over the shoulder. And just allows that little bit of extra flex. So that's cool. But yeah, he looks nice. And, always been a big fan of Chewie. I've got him on my arm. Hard to see, but I do have a vintage Kenner Chewie tattooed on my arm. Let's get a close-up look at his face. Let's see how he looks. Yeah, that looks nice, doesn't it? Looks pretty damn good. These nice bright blue eyes. There's sort of the darker shade of brown over where the moustache is. Yeah, it's nice. I'm going to love that sort of transition between the colours of his fur. That sort of lighter at the front, darker at the back. And even goes through down to the middle, just that nice sort of blend into the two colours. This time around his bandolier and satchel is it's attached to the figure. It's sort of glued down, so it's obviously part of the sculpt. The previous Chewies, you've been able to sort of see it and have it hang loose. I've pretty much glued most of mine down over the years, but yeah, it's nice. New sculpt as well for that. And then yeah, down the fur of his legs. And his feet. Looks good. Yeah, it's a nice looking Chewie. Now, the one thing I really am looking forward to, articulation's good, but I want to see is the Chewies in the past, such as the one that I have with me as well. Look at that. That's so easy. So the bowcaster did come in two parts, so you can lock that bit in there. But being able to get that in his hand, super easy. It hasn't been easy in the past. So that's great. I think I'm probably going to have to glue that bit in too, just to get that to sort of... It's a softer plastic, which is fine. Yeah, might have to get that fixed in there a little bit better. But that's fine the way it is. It looks good. So it holds that well. Get that out of the way again. So yeah, nicely done. Yeah, a big fan of the Chrysanthemum and the Kelnaka figures I mentioned earlier. You know, they're both fantastic Wookiees, so I'm glad Chewie got a little bit of love. And, you know, you may as well update the whole crew. I'm hoping for a announcement about a new Obi-Wan Ben Kenobi from A New Hope, and that'll round out the crew. That'll be fantastic. But yeah, should have Han Solo next week, which I'm excited about. Let's go through the articulation. Yeah, he's got a ball and socket in the head. Plenty of movement there, so that's really nice. Obviously a little bit awkward to spin it around, but you know, plenty of up and down. Yeah, sort of Chewy dog head tilt thing that they do. That's funny. Ball hinges in the shoulders. There is the butterfly joint in there. It's nice and tidy. It's nice and snugly in there, but it's in there, so you better get that, just that extra little bit of range of movement. Ball hinges in the elbows, which again benefiting that sort of nice bend, getting a really good angle there. So that's a nice little bonus. There's going to be some ball and sockets in the torso there. He's got the barbells in the hips there. He's got the ball hinge in the knees. So again, getting good range of movement there with the leg kicking back. He's got the ball hinges in the feet. Swivel in the ankle, you can sort of see in that ball joint there. And then the rocker joint in the foot as well. So that's pretty damn good. I dare say that's using some similar parts. The feet, legs, probably very similar to Kelnaka. I'm looking over him now, but I can't really see enough. Well, let's get him tested out on a KR stand. I don't think he'll need one, but, you know, just for the purpose of getting him on a stand. Very nice. Again, he's got big feet, so he will stand up pretty well on his own. But just to do a bit of a side-by-side. He's a little bit shorter than the original, but not enough to get upset about. Yeah, it depends what scene you're going with, what he looks like on camera. There's a few different variations of Chewie. Return of the Jedi, where he gets the weird haircut. Yeah, no, this one looks really, really nice. Definitely a good upgrade, in my opinion. Yeah, my old ones will still find a place in the collection for sure. They're not absolutely obsolete, so this one's just a nice addition to the New Hope shelf. It's going to go well with the new Han Solo when he rocks up. New Leia and Luke that have just been out. But yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment down below. If you enjoyed the review, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you again very soon for some more Star Wars action figure reviews. Until then, may the Force be with you, always.